it's Nikki of The Wealthy Woman Within. Welcome back to Tapping into the Oracle, my lightworking lady. I am so glad you're here. So join me this week as I pass on the messages that I received from my angels and guides about what you've been working on and what's been challenging you, and then also their guidance for you on how to move forward. And of course, we'll do a wonderful EFT tapping round at the end to move through any resistance that you might feel to following that guidance. So this week, when I asked what you'd really been working on and how was that challenging you, the message that came forward was all about your courage. So valiant courage is what you've been working on and finding a little bit of a challenge and a struggle. And the message that really came through there is it's like something is just kind of bubbling up inside you, like you're right on the brink of something new and you feel like you want to go forward. In fact, if you look at the card there, that is you, the rider on the horse, and you are carrying that idea that is so precious to you. Because if you look at the flags that you are carrying, the flag is like your banner, right? It is everything that represents you. And in that card, you are holding that flag high and displaying your colors and your uniqueness and that idea that you want to bring forward in your unique way. You're displaying that with pride and with courage. And that is where you're right on the brink of right now, is that you have this beautiful idea that you're feeling like this could really be of value. This could really help others and serve and help you to make that impact that you want to, but there is just the slightest hesitation there. And the message that is coming through for you from Spirit is trust in your own strength. And that is really evident in the card by the horse, because the horse is such a symbol of strength and power, but not a forceful kind of energy. It is a solid, grounded, you can trust this energy. And Spirit wants you to know that that's within you right now. So you do have the strength to carry this forward. And it is going to take some courage on your part. But what I love about that message, that valiant courage, is that it's something that is meant to serve others. Because when I think of valiant, I think of the knight in shining armor, and they're not doing it for themselves, because traditionally knights were really in service of the people. And so that's how I think of this courage that you are being asked to summon up from within yourself. So draw on that strength that you have within yourself and find the courage by looking at how does this serve others. That is your way forward. That is what's going to allow you to really stand tall and proud and display your colors and offer that idea as a way forward for others, is by going through the path of service. That is really your way forward. And it's going to be received so wonderfully, because if you look at the other parts of the card there, you, the rider on the horse, it looks like you're going towards a tent with the flag. And what I get from that is a feeling of kind of coming home, and coming home to yourself when you take that act of courage, when you look at it through the lens of being in service and really let your unique flag fly and just say, this is me and this is how I want to show up and serve, you will be welcomed home. And that is a different kind of home. It's a home that's very inclusive and includes, it's like coming home to your tribe, your community, those that understand you. Because what I really noticed there all throughout the card, just kind of in the background and even in the color of the horse, is this beautiful peach color. And I don't have an understanding yet of peach, but when I thought about it, peach to me is this beautiful blend of pink and orange. And pink in oracle cards is all about giving. It's love and kindness and giving and allowing in that love and kindness and receiving that and feeling the abundance of that love. So that's a pink. And an orange is about warmth and community and inclusivity and just togetherness and including. So when I put those together, the pink and the orange, as a peach, that's what the meaning is that I think is here, is you can draw on your strength and take that valiant, courageous step forward. And when you do, know that it will be received in this beautiful, warm, loving way, and you will come home to a community that is inclusive and just welcomes you with open arms. So take that action, and when you do, what's going to allow you to move forward from that courage and from that courageous action, their message to move forward is first light. So it's a new beginnings, a cycle of new beginnings happening. And I love this because it is really saying that you are the way forward. That first step, that valiant, courageous step forward begins with you. And when you do that, then this week opens up as kind of a whole new cycle, a new beginning. Because first light, when you think about it, it's like the dawning of a new day, right? So the image that I'm getting here is you are sleeping outside and you feel the first rays of the sun kind of just touch your skin, and you feel that warmth there, and it allows you to awaken gently, and you kind of stretch and welcome in the new day, and you are moving through slowly. You're not, jumping out of bed to an alarm. This is like a natural awakening, and you're greeting the new day with just a hope and a warmth in your heart. And then you're going and you're greeting your loved ones. And that's how I see this, is if you take that image into this week, that's what you can look forward to. Is it's not a burst that you're going to jump forward with. It is this beautiful unfolding, beautiful awakening that is happening. And you can see that you're allowing the past to fall away, because in the card there, it's almost like the cycle of the seasons, and you can see really prevalently the leaves falling away. So those old ways of being and patterns that you have done so much healing on in the past few weeks, that's what's falling away. And that's what's being absorbed back into the earth right now. And it is allowing that to cultivate and to grow this new beginning. So this is something that's been growing within you, and now it is like the first light is shining down on you and your idea and how that's going to be in service of others. And you can move into that with a courageous heart, and you can allow that to illuminate you, because the image that stands out the most in that card is really a beautiful sun, right? And it's interesting, that sun, if you look, it almost looks like there's a sliver of a crescent moon. So it's that bringing together of the sun and the moon. And moons, especially crescent moons, are symbolic of new cycles. And that's exactly where we are in the sky right now too. We just had the new moon on Friday, which signifies new starts and new beginnings, and it's just starting to move into the crescent moon. So now your ideas on how you might want to bring this forth are starting to come out. So again, you are reflecting what's going on in your life, is very reflective of what's going on in the world, in nature around you. So that is really, really beautiful. Just a confirmation of where you're at on your path. And when you follow that and embrace that as this is the beginning, of a new cycle. This is what's going to lead to something greater. Then it shines illumination for you, because that sun, the warmth of the sun, is full of light, and it's that same kind of orange. So it's saying that you following your path here, taking that one first step, that is going to shine a light on your whole path forward, and you can be assured of the warmth that you will be received with, and how that will bring you to your community. So this week, really just feel into that. How are you welcoming each day, and what kind of ideas are you inviting in? Are you asking every morning, how can I be of service today? Or what one thing can I do to bring my message out there a little bit forward? So taking those small actions from the guidance that will come through, if you allow it to, that is what's going to shine the light on your way forward as you go through your week and into the coming weeks. So that is this week's message for you, Lightworking Lady, and I hope that really resonated. And let's go ahead and think about what could be some resistance that might come up for you. So what's coming through for me is that there's a little bit of fear in that resistance of I don't know if I'm ready yet. I don't know if this idea that it still feels like a new bud, it hasn't fully flourished yet. I can't see the full picture yet. That is coming up for me as a resistance of, are you sure, Spirit? Are you sure this is the time to bring this forth? And of course, Spirit is saying, yes, I am giving you that guidance, and I will be there with you, partnering to bring this forward. But let's do an EFT tapping round together on that fear that maybe we're just not quite ready yet. So tapping with me through the points, if you will. There's something inside me, an idea bubbling up. And it's really precious to me. It's so close to my heart. I almost want to guard it. Keep it inside a little longer. Because I'm just not sure I'm ready. Are you sure, Spirit? Are you sure now is the time? And I know I'm being guided. Being guided to move through any fear. Move through resistance. And embrace the strength within me. I could do that. I can move forward, but I can't do it alone. So I'm asking Spirit for help. I'm asking for the energy that I'll need to bring this idea forward. I'm asking Spirit to be with me and to remind me every day how this idea is of service. It's really not about me. It's about bringing people together light working together. Because together we will make the greatest impact. And I know to get there, to get to that beautiful place of togetherness, I will need to be fully myself. I will need to stand tall and proud and say, this is me. And this is what I stand for. Who's with me? And there is a little bit of fear that comes up at that thought. That maybe it'll be crickets. That what if I ask and nobody joins? So I am allowing that future vision to guide me, to shine the light on what's possible, and commit to doing my part. One small step every day that will get me closer. I can do that. I don't have to do everything right now. Yeah, I can do one thing. One thing that will take me closer to that community. And I know, honestly, I know I'm not alone in that. I know I will be welcomed with open arms by all of those other brave light workers. That's why we're here. We are here to share our message. We are here to put out the call and to lead the way and bring others together for a whole new way of what could be. And just take a deep breath and let that in, and just allowing yourself to be opened every day to what it could be. What are the possibilities for greatness when you tune in every day and let that guidance come through on what little step can you take forward? Truly, how amazing could that be? That future where you will be welcomed with open arms by all of those other light workers. That is definitely why I'm here, and I know you're with me in that. So until next time, my lightworking lady, I would love it if you would join me in my Facebook group. I created the Lightworking Ladies Lounge exactly for us, so that we can come together and we can really share those ideas and inspirations that are coming up from us, and how we're bravely wanting to bring those forward in the world and come together in a small group right now as a way of supporting each other into a greater path forward. So I would love it if you would join me in the Facebook group, the Lightworking Ladies Lounge. And until next time, I will be tapping with you again soon. This is Nikki Diaz of the Wealthy Woman Within. Bye for now.